everybody. Welcome to my podcast called Yeah, I Said It. My name is Dialis, and I do this podcast to share stories and bring more connection to the world, talk about a lot of things. BTS is also going to be one of them. They're going to come up a lot because they're a big part of my life. This is part 2 of my segment where I'm going to read excerpts from my teenage and young adult diaries. And first part was hilarious. It comes from this journal, and it had a bunch of introduction pages of stuff that you can capture and write down who you are, what you like, and everything. And it was quite funny. So here's part 2. I do think because I have fairly decent stack of diaries over there that this segment is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Here we go into the tea when I was 13, 1993. 1993. Guess who was born around that time? Yeah. So this goes on to talk, capturing some more about my stuff before it goes into the next page, which is the diary part that says my secrets. So page before that, it's called my school days. So my nursery school, my dad, my elementary school, high school, my best subject is science and social studies. My worst subject is math. My grade average is C. I participate in the following activities. It says drill team and it's crossed out. I remember that. I really liked to dance. I really liked to make up dances to different music, like all the time. Choreography. I loved it. And I wanted to be on drill team. I wanted to be a cheerleader, but I wasn't skinny. Never was. So you don't get to be on those things when you're young and you're a big girl. And there are rarities, but not where I grew up. So anyways, this year I hope to accomplish 13-year-old me. This is my goal, was to get a boyfriend, capital letters. So we'll see. My favorite part of school is homeroom, lunch, going home. Of course it was. This is going to be fun. So that was the intro. That was all the intro. Now we go on to my secrets. This thing too, it is full. It is absolutely full. Oh, there's some stuff in here. Y'all, this is gonna be good. Okay, are we ready for this? Okay, 1993. What was going down in 19? People were wilding out. Yeah, I was 13 years old. I know I had already started my period. That's for damn sure. Because this whole thing is full of guys. I have a picture here too. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to see it, but it is before I started plucking my eyebrows. Look at those big hoop earrings. I'm sorry. I was cute. I really was. And it really sucks that body positivity wasn't a thing back then at all. At least, and again, at least where I grew up. I grew up with no more than 6 black people in the whole school at the entire time. Can name them. That's another story for another time. Yeah. So anyways, focus. So here we go. The actual meat and potatoes of this diary. Firstly, it says, it has it typed out. No one else knows this, but I love MB 92. 92. So I was actually 12. Was I 12? Oh my gosh. I think I was. The first day of junior high started today. Okay. Instead of homeroom, there's launch. And at the end of the day, there's acceleration, study, or free time. We are the first 7th graders there. Cool. But we only get 3 minutes between each class. I get to see a lot of people I knew from way back a long time ago. Well, there are a lot of cute guys in my class. MB, he's really nice. His locker's right next to mine. I had to help him get it open a few times. He's so nice. Well, all for now. Yeah, the day I fell in love with him because his locker was next to mine. I do remember that. I had to go. We had maroon lockers. I remember that too. Maroon was our school color. And it was brand new high school or junior high, brand new, still being finished while we started to go to school. And we went to school the last day of August. Yeah, 1992, because I had turned 13. The year was over because my birthday's in December. So Yeah, brand new school. We couldn't chew gum. And I remember too, I was really upset because one of the rites of passage going from elementary school to junior high was that you got to chew gum. Because there was, as far as we knew before the junior high was built, we were supposed to go to this other junior high school that had like a special ninth grade hill where only the ninth graders got to go. And you could chew gum because you were in junior high. And our school district was interesting. I went to kindergarten in a separate school, elementary school in a different school, and went to an advanced class in a different school during third grade. And then I came back to my regular elementary school that ended at sixth grade. And then junior high was seventh, eighth, ninth. High school was 10th, 11th, and 12th. So, but then this junior high was being built, and it was really cool. We were the first graduating class, or we were the first class to go through all three grades at that school. I remember the smells of the hallways and the new classrooms, and everything was new. It was cool. And MB, that was the day I fell in love with him. It was the first day of school. Oh, Dallas. Oh, what a memory. Oh, he had curly blonde hair. He's from California. Curly blonde hair, blue eyes. He was so wonderful. He was funny. He was tall. He was a little chubby. All the girls loved him. So did I. He was a dreamboat. He was all the things that were in the movies and soap operas that I had watched with my mom. Second entry, September 2nd, 1990. I know I skipped today. Today, MB sprang his black Adidas jacket. In between classes, he said he thought white is a cool color and he might get one. I had terrible handwriting. Yesterday, we pinky swore that he'd bring his black one, and he did. Yesterday, I sat in the back of the bus. I'm never doing that again. In social studies, MB wanted to sit by me. He wanted to. He also borrowed a pencil from me. We had to draw a map of the world by what we thought. He was impressed. He helped me too on the oceans. But then in Excel, the last class of the day, he was really nice to Nikki. And in science and math, he was nice to Sunny, Erica. Michelle smiled because he was helping Nikki. Oh, I hate them both, not Mark. And at the end of the day, I had to help Mark Mitchell and a guy with their locker below me. So apparently I was the locker guru because I had to help a bunch of people with their locker. I was mad at that, apparently. Well, I'm just going to say his name. I'm not going to say his last name, though. His name was Mark. Oh, yeah, and in social studies, he said my clear toggles were cool. I said I stole them from Penny's. Okay, we're going to go into that. And like 5 seconds later, he goes, what? I told him again, and he goes, oh, neat. And then goes 20 minutes to lunch, and I go, coolness. And he goes, yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. Well, gotta go. Bye. Okay. Adidas jacket, the toggles, the Adidas jackets. My God, I had forgotten about that. So, oh my God. So yeah, I had a white one. He had a black one. Yeah, today Mark brang his black Adidas jacket. In between classes, he said he thought white is a cool color and he might get one. Yesterday, we pinky swore that he'd bring his black one, and he did. So, oops, let's not forget the page I was on. So the Adidas jackets. There were these puffy. They weren't like the puffy that is it today, but they were like, oh gosh, maybe I'll find a picture and pop it right there. They were like track jackets kind of thing, but like filled with stuffing. I guess is the best way to say that. And they had 3 stripes down the arms, and they had hoods, and they had, strings, and you could zip it all the way up, had the little Adidas logo on the zip pull and pockets. And it was all the rage. And the black ones were the most common ones. But I also remember there were purple ones, and there were blue ones, and there were a lot of black ones, but I had a white one. I had a white one with blue stripes. And people sometimes didn't believe that it was a real Adidas jacket. These are kind of like the North Face jackets. This kind of a North Face thing. And people didn't believe it until I like had to show them the collar. And they were like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm the shit." So I was the only one that had a white, and it was a status thing if you had that Adidas jacket because they weren't cheap. But then they had these little toggles on them on the strings, so the hoodie strings didn't get lost in the hood. We would go and steal them from the jackets at the stores, and we would steal all the because there were red Adidas jackets, there were green ones, dark green, there were purple ones. My best friend Kelly had a purple one. It was, like I said, it was crazy. And so we would steal all those toggles is what we called them, and we would steal them and put them on our drawstrings of our hood. And I had clear ones, and Mark said they were cool. And yeah, I don't know if we ever got caught for that, but I remember I had like tons. So I was 5-finger discount. We weren't taking the whole thing. It was just the little toggle thingies. I don't believe that. Oh my gosh. Okay. One last day, and then we'll call it good for part 2. Oh no, two more. There's on 9/4 on September big reveal. It says Mark likes me. Tell later. Exclamation point. Okay, so that's 9/4, right? 9/18. 9/18 is the next entry. Here we go. Forget about Mark and everybody else. I'm going out with Jason. I mean, goal achieved, right? Goal achieved. 19 days into the school year, and I had achieved my goal of finding a boyfriend. Oh, the trauma, the angst. Okay. Yesterday or the day before, I wore a pink makana. I don't know what that says. Something pink to school. Everybody liked it. Okay, here's the story. This guy named Jason is a total babe. He is so fine. So, anyways, this person named, I can't read that. This person named something's going out with Jason when I really liked him. So I became friendly with, I don't know, I can't, they taught, so they taught us this horrible penmanship called Duval, and it wasn't cursive writing, and my mom wrote in cursive, and I could never read her handwriting, and she was really mad that we didn't get taught how to write in cursive. It's Duval, and wow, it's a little hard to read. This is so funny. Okay, so anyways, this person named Brianna started going out with Jason when I really liked him. So I became friendly with someone else, but I hated her. So then she dumped Jason for guess who? Brian. Brian was my boyfriend loosely when I was in 5th and 6th grade. So apparently this girl's dumped Jason to go out with my ex. She is such an airhead. All caps. Oh my God. Oh, it's so funny. So then I asked out Jason and he said yes. We were talking on the phone for 5 hours. But now I have Jason, and Brian is history. Jason is a true sweetheart. He's so nice, I swear to God. Goodbye, Bri, and any other guy. Oh, well, this next one, I'm not gonna. We will stop. We will stop for there today. It's funny. Oh, it's funny too because this Jason. It sucks. I said no name. That I had first name. I ended up running into him again in way adult time. I don't remember, but and yeah, wink. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, yeah. And let's okay to be modest. In the words of my mom, we dated. Yeah, not just in junior high. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Like I said, I hope to do this segment regularly. I got a stack of diaries. I am hilarious. That's all I gotta say. Like I said, I know it's weird. It seems like why would someone want to read their journals? But again, I remember that time. I remember those times in junior high. Those feelings, those you don't know what's going on. Your hormones are just going crazy, and you're in this new situation. You're in junior high school. It's different from elementary school. And I was lucky enough to go through my school career with a lot of the same people from kindergarten all the way to high school. And that, because living where I did. And so that's, that was a nice thing to have, I guess I could say, as far as when it comes to change and the turmoil that you go through when you're young, the journeys and the stories. And so it's going to be fun. Like I said, I've read this one before. There's some of these other ones I haven't revisited yet, so that'll be interesting. There's probably going to be some stuff in there. So thank you for being with me here today while I go on this journey of sharing my stories to bring more connection, love, laughter, maybe into the world, because we need more of that. And so I want to put that out there as much as I can. So much love to everybody. And yeah, catch you on the flip. Deuce.